EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop on deck. Hold up. Somebody on their way.
We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team, only fitting. Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what, I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the six.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Lowry to Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Oh, Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Gasol. Can't connect from inside. Pascal Siakam pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And too much contact.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Redick. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, he had it. Jimmy Butler snatching it out of the air. foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Marc Gasol. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. To Lowry. And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Simmons into the front court. 10-4 is the score. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First free throw is good.
Philadelphia.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Danny Green. Jimmy Butler. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Butler to bring it up. Down 5. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Down low Gasol. Marc Gasol. 2-4 now.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions.
McConnell. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
The Raptors are now in the penalty.
Oops, he missed the first one. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. In a flash, scores at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Monroe. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First one goes down. able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot, good shot.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And throws it down.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Marc Gasol with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. McConnell. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Ben Simmons tips it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
To the line, shooting.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Simmons with it. Now down 6. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Lowry into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trying to cash in. The shot by Simmons won't go down. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Simmons with it. Down 8. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are. This team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Butler. done, Kyle Lowry. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Philadelphia 76ers, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Simmons to Butler.
Into the game for Toronto, number 20, Manu Ginobili.
To Redick. Over to the right side. Simmons to Redick. Simmons. A fundamental shot right there. McCaw into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Cashes in for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Sixers control it.
Defensive foul to number 9.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Kawhi Leonard, he's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys trail by 13. Good look that time, but off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Team foul number 2, Toronto Raptors.
The drive, right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Deep right corner, McCaw. Embiid with the board. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Add 2 points to the board.
We all know that's the part of Ben Simmons' game that he needs to work on in order to take his game to the next level. He has to become a respectable shooter because even if he puts his head down and gets to the rim and gets fouled, he only shoots 56% from the free throw line. By the way, DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard were better free throw shooters last year than Ben Simmons. Wow.
Now a steal by Philly. Harris to Butler. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Pascal Siakam sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Harris to Embiid. And look out. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Joel Embiid able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raptors put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. What I like from these guys is how well they work the transition game, using stops to start breaks. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
And a nice finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I can tell you what conversation he just had in his own head. I had him. I mean, I thought I had him.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now 5 for 6.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Simmons. Short jumper won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Sixers have the basketball to Butler. Simmons to Redick. Simmons. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Great job by the offense of not settling for a good shot, but rather finding a great shot.
And scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Number 55, Greg Monroe.
To Ibaka. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Ibaka to Leonard. No good. Defense catching a break there. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Nice work by Fred VanVleet.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
McConnell to Monroe. Butler. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Sixers control it to Embiid. Redick to McConnell. The drive right to the basket. That's rebounded by Toronto. To Gasol. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Redick. Gasol with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Pascal Siakam with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. It remains Sixers basketball. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Butler into the front court. Down a bundle. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 7.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pascal Siakam, deep right corner. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Siakam, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw try off the mark. To Danny Green. Easy path to the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Knocked loose. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Danny Green. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Marc Gasol pins it. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Time to shuffle things up. Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Butler to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Redick to Simmons. Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And gets both to drop at the line. To Danny Green. He gets it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Marc Gasol, huge block. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket at the rim.
2 points.
Sixers have the basketball. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's shooting 55% so far. Free throw good, so they get the 3-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Driving right to the basket.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Ah, rocking the rim.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers lost this game long before the final buzzer. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Philadelphia 76ers did so many things wrong when it came to defending the fast break. I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that can be fixed with a single practice, so they better get started, and soon. Their lack of hustle was pretty obvious in the opening half.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Toronto Raptors. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.